What's going on, YouTube? It's the Matthew Effect, and this isn't a game. I mean, it shows Madden 16 Ultimate Team solo challenge gameplay in the background, but I'm here to tell you guys a story. So, my life, I've been in school with all my friends, you know? Elementary school, middle school, I was with my friends, and then, you know, once high school started, my mom sent me to this school, and all my friends were going to one school, and you know, I go to this one. Like, all my friends are going to Centennial High School, and now I go to this magnet school, a career and technical academy. So first year, because I'm a sophomore now, when I was a freshman, the first few weeks started off slow. Like, I hated it. I hated my teachers. I hated the kids there. It was terrible. I just wanted to go to Centennial so bad. I begged my parents. I was like, Mom, let me go to Centennial. I hate it here. No, it's better for your academics. So I've had to stay there throughout freshman year. Like, freshman year sucked. I started off, my classes went, it went culinary, Spanish, English, PE. That was my A-day. And on my B day, I believe it went health. I can't even remember. It went health, and then biology, and then algebra and business software application. My culinary teacher first period was fine. She was nice. Second period teacher, Mr. Castellanos. I mean, I hated him at the beginning of the year. I absolutely hated him. He wasn't helpful. He wasn't nothing. He'd throw on a video and tell us to do our work. So it sucked. And then third period, actually, we're just going to go teacher by teacher. And then halfway through the year, Mr. Castellanos started to become nice. And eventually, at the end of the year, he was my favorite teacher. And third period, my teacher was Mr. Bernard. Yeah. He was an awesome teacher. He was hella chill and everything. But the one thing that I liked about him was on the second day of school, like when I saw him, August 25th, Madden Day, when Madden 16 came out, when Madden 15 came out, you know, it was that was the year when it was there. When Madden 15 came out, he had a legit signed football by John Madden, and on his shelf he had every Madden case. Like, it was crazy, every Madden that he's had. And when I walked into class, I was like, what is this? He's like, Madden comes out today. It's Madden Day. I gotta celebrate. I was like, oh, you're cool. What are you getting it for? PS4. I was like, hey, you should add me. I'll whoop you. He's like, you wouldn't want to do that. And I don't play my students. I was like, okay. But he was a really cool teacher. Like, whenever we were talking about food or something, I always bring up chicken fried steak because I love chicken fried steak. So he never called me Matthew. He called me chicken fried steak for the rest of the year. It was funny. And then my fourth period teacher, which is PE, Mr. Cohen. I love that dude. I annoyed him, and he hated me, but he actually really likes me. It was the funnest thing ever. The funnest class because I was the only kid in that class that tried, and everyone was just like, oh yeah, whenever we need help on tests, let's ask this guy. Or whenever we do fitness testing, everyone would want to be my partner because I was like I was so athletic or something. Because I was in a class with no one that really tried. So that class was just fun throughout like the whole year. And once we started playing basketball, that was the funnest thing ever because we played that so much. Like, once winter came, all we did was play basketball because it would rain and everything. So whenever it was rain or too windy, we'd go inside and play basketball. But the good thing was, when we played basketball, it was the best thing ever because I was the only kid on that team that knew what he was doing, so no one wanted the ball. Whenever they got the ball, they just gave it to me. So I was basically the star of my PE class for basketball. So whenever we'd play against the other classes, I'd be like a ball hog and just score points. That's what I would do. But I have my friend Michael on the team. I mean, you guys heard about him in my last video. I talked about when my friend smashed my phone and shattered it. But Michael, he was He's never played basketball before in his life, but somehow, every time you pass that kid the ball, no matter where he is on the court, like, I mean, even from half court, he'll just grab the ball and throw it. And somehow, every time he just throws that ball up there, it goes in. Like, that kid would just three, just drain shots. It was crazy. So PE was fun. And health. Half the year I had health, half the year I had public speaking. I mean, at health, it was miserable. So much homework and everything. Then at the end of the semester or whatever, she makes us write a 10-paragraph essay for our final. So when we were at our semester exams, it was 200 multiple choice questions and a 10-paragraph essay. And we only got like an hour and something minutes to do that. Like, no, I'm sorry, no. We got like 2 hours to do that. Like, that was annoying. I barely even finished. I think I only got 9 paragraphs, to be honest. But once I was done with health, it was okay. I was looking forward to go see Mr. Smith, who was the public speaking teacher. But, you know, right when we go to Mr. Smith, he decides to go teach geometry because the geometry teacher left. So we had to get a long-term sub, and we got Miss Odom. The worst teacher ever. Never had lesson plans, nothing. She taught everything on the top of her head. So that class was sure always fun. And I was absent, right? I was absent for 2 class periods, and I missed a presentation. So I go back and ask her if I could make it up, and she said no. She did not let me make up the assignment. So my mom had to email her and almost had to have a conference with her just in order for me to make up that assignment. Like, that teacher did not know what she was doing. It was really annoying. And then you go to biology, Miss Curtis. She was an awesome teacher. She taught very well, and that class was just good in general. I mean, biology wasn't even my subject. I did terrible in that class. But eventually I passed with a C. It was good. And then, you know, algebra came. First 2 weeks of school, my teacher was there. He was out. I don't know why. And then he comes, and we have just a long-term sub. We had a sub for that week. Then he comes back, tells us what happened. I'm not going to tell you guys what happened. But Mr. Bishop was a nice teacher. All we had to do for homework was go copy like a PowerPoint slide or 2 of notes. And it was good. I passed this class with maybe a C or B. It was pretty good. And then 8th period, the worst teacher ever, Miss Miller, business software applications. It was a computer class. It was terrible. Like, I passed the class, but it was a terrible class. You sat there typing all class period long. No fun. Nothing. So once the school year got out, I was happy I never had to have those classes again. So, over the summer, I tried so hard to beg my mom to send me a Centennial. She said no. I was like, alright, I'm just going to get kicked out of the school. No you're not. And I was like, yes I am, just so I go to Centennial. She's like, well, if you get kicked out of school, you're going to Connections Academy. And for those of you that don't know, Connections Academy is an online school. So, basically, it's like, go to this Boo Connections Academy, or Boo Online School. So, I mean, it sucked. It sucked. But now, sophomore year is here, and I mean, wow, and I mean, blah, 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 and I mean, it's fine so far. I mean, my classes go PE, culinary, world history, and Spanish. And then on the B day, it goes chemistry, culinary, algebra 2, or no, geometry, sorry, and then English. So my A day is my favorite day because first period is PE, of course. I have Miss Humphrey. She's a nice teacher, and, you know, I'm still, again, I mean, I actually have people in that class who know what they're doing. So, I mean, that's pretty good. And you know, I like that class. Sorry. And then second period is culinary. I have Chef KP. He's awesome. He's awesome. He's just funny. He's really funny. And so we haven't cooked anything yet until today. We made snickerdoodle cakes, which were amazing. And, you know, I just literally made one like 10 minutes ago before I made this video. But, and then third period, world history. Mr. Christensen, best teacher ever. I swear. This dude is funny. Not one day goes by where you're bored in that class. And he's an artist. This dude is legit a professional artist. He is amazing at paintings, drawings, whatever you want. He's amazing. But, and then fourth period, Miss Duncan. I mean, she's a whatever teacher. I don't really like her. I don't care for her. and it's Spanish, whatever. I hate that class. 5th period, Dr. Pribble. He's a nice teacher. He's pretty decent. And I mean, that dude is so weird. He's weird. I mean, he's hella chill though. Like, he does not care what you do. You can sit in your phone. You can sit on your phone all class. He doesn't care. But as long as you get your work done, you're fine. So that's fun. And then comes the KPA again. I already told you guys about him in class. And then Miss Shrek. That's my geometry teacher. I don't really like her. Because on your work, she's like, oh, let's do this, let's do that, ba-da-da-da-da, has to be due here, with this correctly done. If you get it wrong, it's completely wrong, ba-da-da-da-da. She has so many expectations and so many, like, assignment rules. It's really annoying. And then my 8th period, Miss Anderson. She's a nice teacher. She's chill. She's my English teacher. She's really chill. I got all my friends in that class. Like, it's the best class. It's either, my 2 favorite classes come down to that or world history, besides culinary. But overall, sophomore year, I know I've only been in it for 3 weeks, but I really like it. And it actually makes me feel like, I know I still want to go to Centennial, be with my friends, but it makes me feel like this year is going to be nice at Northwest. And after sophomore year, you're halfway done through high school, so it's just going to fly by. So junior, senior year are going to fly by. But now the only question that's on my mind is, who am I going to ask to homecoming? Alright guys, this has just been a high school story. I'll probably give you a lot more later on. So, it's the Matthew Effect. I'll see you guys later. Subscribe, spread the effect, hit that like button, and comment down any stories or anything you would want to know about me, or anything you want to know about me, and I will, you know, share that in a video. Maybe not, who knows. But I'll be sure to tell you guys some more high school stories, some life stories, whatever. I'm just going to try to bring some more, stuff to the channel. So smash that like button, subscribe, spread the effect. This is the Matthew Effect. See you guys later.